We now continue with our speakers list with Mr. Kyung-Choo Lee, Special Representative for Middle East Peace of the Republic of Korea.
Thank you, Mr. President. We greatly appreciate the initiative by the Colombian Presidency of the Security Council in organizing this most timely debate. The recent situation in the Middle East, marked by armed conflict and military tension, has had far-reaching ramifications that extend well beyond the region to impact the entire world. It is all the more worrying that the most vulnerable links in the global chain of relations are being hit the hardest. Furthermore, we must confront the newly emerging reality of the dynamics that the digital-based advanced economies are neither self-reliant nor immune to supply disruptions of the traditional foundational sectors of the global economy, such as petroleum and shipping. These developments remind us of the indispensable value of the principle of the Pacific settlement of disputes as stipulated in Chapter 6 of the UN Charter and reaffirmed by relevant UN Security Council resolutions, most recently Resolution 2788 of July last year. And perhaps they have not been utilized as fully as they should have been, which can be largely explained by the geopolitical challenges of unprecedented intensity in recent years. Focusing on the Middle East, the Security Council has been able to deliver such significant results as Resolution 2803 on Gaza and Resolution 2817 on the Gulf and the Strait of Hormuz, even in the midst of the challenging atmosphere. Although not without imperfections, these texts essentially serve as authoritative rules and norms by which each party is expected to be bound. And it is meaningful that they are also the culmination of active mediation efforts by key countries concerned. Prioritizing civilian protection is critical to prevent escalating conflicts. In this regard, the government of the Republic of Korea expresses its deep concern, particularly over the civilian casualties caused by the recent conflict in the Middle East, and reiterate our calls for strict compliance with international law, including international humanitarian law and human rights law. Moreover, given the potential risk of food shortages caused by conflict-related trade disruptions, we emphasize the need to maintain freedom of navigation and stable supply chains. Recognizing the international community shares the same concerns, we underscore the need for continued messaging within the UN framework, as it reflects the collective will of member states. It should also be noted that mediation and dialogue, while essential, work best when a firm and united Security Council serves as a backstop, ready to act if the need arises. Although member states may have different visions and approaches to peace in the Middle East, we share the ultimate goal of sustainable peace. Considering that lasting peace eventually advances our respective national peace and security, we should engage constructively in efforts to identify the best solutions and facilitate their implementation. Despite sharing the same goal, the fundamental reason we repeatedly face difficulties in resolving conflicts is a lack of trust. In this regard, I would like to draw your attention to the SHINE initiative, which stands for Stability, Harmony, Innovation, Network, and Education. Last November, the Korean government announced this comprehensive vision for engagement with the Middle East, aimed at building trust and contributing for lasting peace and shared prosperity across the region. The core message of the SHINE initiative is simple. It calls on countries to build trust by invigorating exchanges and dialogue in order to harmoniously pursue stability. Mr. President, no doubt the United Nations plays an irreplaceable role in international peace and security efforts. We also acknowledge the critical work of the Secretary General in bringing conflicts to the attention of the Security Council, appointing special envoys for specific issues, and expressing the UN's positions to the international community. The valuable endeavors of the UN and the Secretary General in this regard deserve full support from all member states. Thank you.
Gracias.
I thank the representative of the Republic of Korea. We now give the floor to the representative of Saudi Arabia.
شكرا السيد الرئيس.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm honored to deliver the statement on behalf of the Arab Group.